Intermittent fasting is a popular eating pattern that can aid in weight loss, fitness, and sleep cycle regulation. It can aid in detoxification and even the reversal of type 2 diabetes. If you repeatedly modify the fasting time, however, the same lifestyle pattern can harm your health. You must attempt during the eating phase. Don't eat anything except water during the fasting period, and don't starve yourself to make intermittent fasting work for you. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fat Loss Transformation. So in today's video, we're going to talk about how intermittent fasting will help you for weight loss. With that being said, let's get started. Regular short-term fasts or periods of limited or no food consumption are part of an eating pattern known as intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is commonly thought of as a weight loss strategy. People who fast for brief period salaries, which may lead to weight loss over time. Intermittent fasting, on the other hand, may help reduce risk factors for diabetes and cardiovascular disease by reducing cholesterol and blood sugar levels. But what is intermittent? How can it actually improve your health? And how can it actually make you achieve your body and emotional goals? Intermittent fasting is a type of eating pattern in which your day is split into two parts: eating and fasting. You must only eat during the eating phase and fast during the fasting phase, as the name implies. You are only allowed to consume water during the fasting period, not even tea or coffee. Luke Coutinho, a lifestyle coach, says that you can fast for as long as you want: 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, or 16 hours. Having an early dinner by 8 p.m. is an easy way to adhere to intermittent fasting. After that, you can start your fast the next day and eat your next meal properly. It may, however, be easier said than done. What you consume during the eating phase and how active you are both significant elements to consider, especially if you want to achieve a certain health objective. Eat well. Intermittent fasting is one of the only diets that does not impose any limitations. However, it is critical to eat nutritious foods and avoid refined grains and sugar. Fruits, vegetables, beans, lentils, healthy grains, proteins, and healthy fats should all be included in your diet. You can eat a Mediterranean diet if you want to. Allowing your body to burn fat between meals and avoiding snacking is a good idea. Make it a point to be active throughout the day and to incorporate exercise into your daily routine. Yoga, modest weightlifting, and aerobics are all good for you. Eat at different times of the day. According to Koshla, it is better to eat more early in the day. She suggests splitting your eating time between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. and 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Before going to bed, avoid eating. Although intermittent fasting can help you lose weight, it can also harm your hormones. This is because body fat is the body's means of storing energy. When you don't eat, your body goes through a series of adjustments to make it store energy more available. Your body goes through a series of adjustments to make it store energy more available. Variations in nervous system activity, as well as significant changes in the levels of various important hormones, are examples. When you fast, your metabolism alters in two ways. Insulin. When you eat, your insulin levels rise. And when you fast, your insulin levels plummet. Insulin levels that are lower aid fat burning. Norepinephrine is a kind of norepinephrine that is noradrenaline. Norepinephrine is a neurotransmitter that causes fat cells to break down body fat into free fatty acids that can be burned for energy. Interestingly, short-term fasting may improve fat burning, contrary to what some proponents of eating 5 to 6 meals each day suggest. Alternate day fasting trials of 3 to 12 weeks, as well as whole day fasting trials of 12 to 24 weeks, have been shown to reduce body weight and body fat. Still, additional research into the long-term implications of intermittent fasting is needed. Human growth hormone, HGH, is another hormone that changes during a fast, with levels rising fivefold. HGH was previously thought to aid fat burning, but new research suggests it may signal the brain to save energy, making weight loss more difficult. HGH may enhance hunger. HGH may enhance hunger and decrease energy metabolism by activating a limited population of agouti-related protein neurons. Intermittent fasting helps you eat fewer calories, which is why it helps you lose weight. During the fasting periods, all of the procedures require skipping meals. You will consume fewer calories unless you compensate by eating substantially more throughout the meal intervals. Intermittent fasting reduced body weight by 3 to 8% over 3 to 24 weeks, according to a 2014 review. Intermittent fasting may result in weight loss of 0.55 to 1.65 pounds each week, depending on the rate of weight loss. The waist circumference of the participants decreased by 4 to 7%, indicated that they shed belly fat. These findings suggest that intermittent fasting could be an effective weight loss strategy. However, the advantages of intermittent fasting extend far beyond weight loss. It also provides several metabolic health advantages and may potentially lessen the risk of cardiovascular disease. Although calorie counting is not necessary when conducting intermittent fasting, the weight loss is mostly mediated by a reduction in overall calorie consumption. When calories are matched between the groups in studies comparing intermittent fasting with continuous calorie restriction, there is no difference in weight loss. Dieting has the unfortunate side effect of causing muscle loss as well as fat loss. Intermittent fasting has been demonstrated in certain trials to be effective for retaining muscle mass while decreasing body fat. Intermittent calorie restriction induced a similar level of weight loss as continuous calorie restriction, but with a significantly lesser decrease in muscle mass. According to a scholarly review, 25% of the weight loss in the calorie restriction experiments was muscle mass, compared to only 10% in the intermittent calorie restriction research. These studies, however, have certain flaws, so take the results with a grain of salt. When compared to other forms of eating patterns, recent studies have indicated no difference in lean mass or muscle mass with intermittent fasting. One of the key advantages of intermittent fasting for many people is its simplicity. Most intermittent fasting plans only ask you to keep track of time rather than calories. The optimal eating plan for you is the one that you can maintain over time. If intermittent fasting makes it easier to keep a nutritious diet, it will have apparent health and weight loss benefits in the long run. If you wish to lose weight with intermittent fasting, there are a few things to bear in mind. Food safety. It is still crucial to eat healthy foods. Eat entire single ingredient foods as often as possible. Calories. Calories are still important. During non-fasting periods, try to eat normally, but not so much that you compensate for the calories you missed while fasting. Consistency. If you want it to work, you must continue with it for a long time, just like any other weight loss strategy. Patience. It may take some time for your body to adjust to an intermittent fasting regime. It will get easier if you are regular with your eating plan. Exercise, such as strength training, is recommended in almost all common intermittent fasting protocols. If you want to burn a large amount of body fat while keeping your muscle mass, this is crucial. Calorie counting is usually not necessary at first. Calorie counting, on the other hand, can be helpful if your weight loss plateaus. Finally, intermittent fasting can be an effective weight loss strategy. Its weight loss is mostly due to a reduction in calorie consumption, although some of its hormone-related benefits may also play a role. Intermittent fasting is not for everyone, but it can be quite beneficial for others. How can you cope with such intermittent fasting? Will there be any consequences for this? And what are your views on this? Having said that, as we near the end of this video, we would like to thank you all for sticking with us. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Most importantly, if you want to be kept up to date on anything relating to health and fitness industry, then you should subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. And never miss our videos. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Peace until then.